I can't go up there cold. Guys, y'all are gonna kill it. You're gonna roast it. It's gonna be awesome. Hey guys, great job this week. I'm super proud of you, and y'all are gonna do so good. Okay? It's going to be fun. And then tomorrow, it's gonna be summer fun. Okay? All right.
All day?
Yeah.
Like from the morning all the way to the...
Until 4. We'll get back here at 4. Hello and welcome to our startup camp performance. I'm Marcy Smith. I'm the children's pastor. And everything you see tonight on the stage has nothing to do with me. Tracy Barker, where's Tracy? Is she in the back? There's Tracy. Tracy Barker is our worship pastor, and Shauna Furman. They put the music camp together. They have done all the prep, all the hard work, and it has been amazing to watch. They just have put together a wonderful week, so I really appreciate their help. I do want to mention all of our volunteers because they have made this week happen. Pam McCord has been one of our drivers. She has helped us every step of the way to make it happen, so thank you to Pam. Billy Stevens and Mark and Deanne Martin have been our drivers as well. We don't get anywhere without our drivers, so we thank them. All of our other volunteers, Maddie Reed, Rayleigh Montgomery, Abby Johnson, Alyssa Barker, Isabel Mathis, Haley Weiss, Mason Gregg, Michaela McCord, Emmy Bearden, and Addison Williams. They have helped all morning, all afternoon with the field trips, which is what I do, and we couldn't do without them. So we thank them so much. We're super proud of the kids. Listen, they've been here every morning. They've learned their songs. They've learned their parts. Today was a marathon of rehearsals. That's all they did. We did throw some food in their mouth and then put them right back up here. I mean, they just have worked hard. And so we're really, really proud of our boys and girls. Just to let y'all know, boys and girls, tomorrow we're going to watch the performance. When we get here in the morning, we're going to get to watch the video of it. And so you'll get to see it for yourselves. And then we're going to Summer Fun USA. So yes, it's going to be exciting. Just to let mom and dads know, remember to either send a lunch, or if you want to send money, they can buy food there. That's totally fine. Send sunscreen and a towel, and we'll be back here at 4 o'clock. Last thing I want to say is this production you're about to see is kind of based on what we did at VBS, which is Make Waves. And it's about how God's plan for us is first to start with us, doing something inside us, and then to use us to make waves for God in our world. So I hope that you hear that tonight. I know that you will. And I just want to begin or end my part of this portion with a prayer. So will y'all pray with me? God, we thank you for the opportunity we have had this week to come and sing songs and speak lines and really think about what it means for you to use us to make waves in this world. Lord, I pray that these songs will stick with us, that they'll come to our mind in time of need. And Lord, that you will use each one of these boys and girls to make waves in your world. Lord, I pray for the kids tonight that you will put them at ease. Help them to have fun, because that's why we're here, is to have fun sharing this with our family and friends. And I pray that we just have a wonderful time praising you. We thank you for the way you love us every day. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Josh,
And I'm Miles.
and this is
The So and So Show. We're just a couple of best friends hanging out in our garage making a show that can be silly and fun.
and can make you ponder the important things in life.
That goes under fun, of course.
Of course.
And during our show, we're going to learn how to make waves.
What is that?
Make waves. I don't know. That's what the card says.
We're gonna learn how to make waves. Do we need to find a swimming pool or something?
We really should have discussed this before starting the show. People are staring at us. They are thinking, these guys don't know what they're talking about.
Well, if
Yes, Carrie Killo, we do so know what we're talking about.
dude, you're yelling at the pastor. Is he even here?
I don't know, he's probably here, or he's watching online.
Look, we can't just sit here. Let's do this show, okay? Let's make waves.
But how? Hey, no.
Make waves.
Okay, yeah, no, that's enough of that, no.
I've got it. Oh, hi.
Delicious. But no.
You know that Hey, what about that song?
What song?
The patriotic song.
I'm not sure that.
Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of green.
Stop. That is definitely not what we're looking for. But maybe there's a song that would help.
We can hear it. God, I'm so amazed by your goodness. I love the way that you love me. Got this joy flowing deep in my soul now. I just want the world to see. With your love inside me, I know I can change the world. So everybody, come on, every boy and girl, let's give this a whirl. Making waves, stop it, keep moving along. Making waves. some waves today. Share your love around the world. Make some waves today. Share your love around the world. Make some waves today. Share your love around the world. Make some waves today. Share your love around the world. Stop it. Keep moving along. Making waves, everybody. All people belong. Got a lot of love to live. And a lot of love to give. Making waves. Stop it. Keep moving along. Making waves, everybody. All people belong. Got a lot of love to live. And a lot of love to give. Making waves. Making waves.
Hey, maybe if we get the audience to help us, we can do the wave. Come on, everybody.
Maybe I shouldn't have yelled that in front of Pastor Carey.
I think you're right. We may need a little help.
Does that mean what I think it means?
Bible box
time! See, when we have questions about the Bible or about what God wants us to do, we use this box to hear from the Bible characters that can help us.
I know. Sounds a little crazy, but just humor us.
What does it mean to make waves?
Hello, I'd be happy to assist you in understanding what it would mean to make waves. The story we'll share starts at the very beginning of the Bible in the first chapter of the book of Genesis, where God literally made waves. The beginning, there was nothing. But then God made everything. The earth, the sky, the sun and moon, the oceans, rivers, mountains, and trees, and animals. God looked at his creations and saw that they were good. He saved the most precious creations for last, people.
Who said that?
Yes. That's right. He made us in his image.
Who said that?
That'd be me, Josh. Hi, I'm Adam.
Come join us, have a seat.
Thank you.
So, Adam, what was it like being the first person on the planet?
Are you kidding? I was living in the Garden of Eden, in actual paradise. Perfect weather every day. It was amazing. Plus, like I said, God made me in his image, so that was cool.
That's right. In Genesis 1:27, you can read, so God created human beings in his own likeness. He created them to be like himself.
So God made us to look like him?
Or maybe it means we're like God in other ways. For example, we can be creative because God is really creative.
You're telling me, have you seen some of the animals God created? Some of them are crazy. You know, he put me in charge of them, right?
You actually got to name them, didn't you?
Yeah, which is tougher than it sounds. But I got the hang of it after a while. That's a platypus. I'm gonna name you Edgar. Clearly that's, I may change some of those later.
So, did you ever get lonely in the garden all by yourself?
Oh, I wasn't alone for long. I fell asleep this one time, and when I woke up,
Hi.
hey, here she is. This is Eve.
I'm the first woman.
Thanks for joining us, Eve.
Well, you know, it's not good for the man to be alone. That's what God said. So that's why I'm here. I've got your back, Adam.
And I've got yours, Eve.
And your rib.
What?
Nothing, dear. So yeah, it's good to be here.
So, question for you both. How did the only two people in the world pass the time? What did you do all day?
Did I mention that I had to name all the animals? Do you know how many different kinds of birds there are?
No, I don't.
A lot.
We had other stuff to do. God basically put us in charge of all of his creations. We had to watch over all the animals and the farm and the land and take care of it.
Wow, that sounds like a big job.
Totally. But it is what we were made for. We were made for a purpose, you know?
Porpoise, that's what I should name that guy. I was calling him Chirpy Fish Dude, but porpoise sounds way better.
So, back to Eve. You said that was part of what you were made for. What else were you made for? What
Well,
other purpose did you have?
Well, to have a relationship, a friendship with God, of course. You know, we walk with him in the garden every night after dinner.
Wow, that's cool.
Well, boys, we have to get going. We're kind of busy taking care of the whole world and all.
Thank you for having us. Goodbye.
Bye.
Josh and Miles, what you said is true. God made people for a purpose to care for the world around them and to have relationship with him. Our world today is a little bit different than Adam and Eve's world. Instead of just two people, our world has over 7 billion people. That's a lot to take care of, but remember, people were made in God's image, so we can work together to show the world what God is like.
So, all this talking about making waves has me wanting to learn how to do something I've never been able to do.
Touch your nose with your tongue.
No,
Dress like me.
no,
Become an accountant.
no,
Dress like me.
no. You already said that.
Yeah, but I wanted to give you one more try because, like, you need help.
I'm literally dressed exactly like you.
I have a hat.
I've always wanted to learn how to surf.
Surf?
You know, ride waves.
Well, why didn't you say so? Please welcome someone who knows stuff.
Did someone want to learn how to surf?
Yes, come on in, have a seat. Tell us who you are and what you know.
My name is Talia, and I'm a professional surfer and surfing instructor.
And you can teach us how to surf
Yeah?
on land?
Uh-huh.
Here on the show?
Sure, you can start becoming a surfer anywhere.
Really? I just always assumed you needed water.
Well, you eventually do, but I can teach you some stuff before you get on a board one day.
Awesome.
Have you been wearing that this whole time?
I always wear it.
No. Okay, so what you're gonna do first, so here are your surfboards. So what I want you to do is lay on your stomachs on top of it.
Huh? This is easy.
One of the most important things to learn how to do is paddle well on the surfboard. Then, whenever you get out far enough, you'll sit up on your board like this. When you see a wave coming, you lay back down and you start paddling really fast. And then you pop up on your board like this. So when bounce, and then you bounce.
Bouncing is easy. I bounce every day when I walk. I'm okay.
So when balancing, it's important to stay centered over the board with your knees bent. Okay, so let's practice these 4 moves. When I call out, swim it, lay on your board and swim. When I say sit it, sit and straddle your board. Stand it. You stand and balance. Surf it. Move like you're surfing. Okay, got it?
This is going to be exhausting.
But fun. Let's go. Surf it. Wait, what else? Swim it. Stand it. Sit it. Surf it. Swim it. Good job, guys. I think you're actually ready to get on a board one day.
I'm ready to throw up.
Help me, God, to see what you see. You are doing a great work in me. I've decided I can't stand still. No, you have given me a purpose. All my life is yours. All my life is yours. I will make a move for you. All my heart is yours. All my life is yours. I
the call to serve you. You have given me a job to do. I wanna love the world just like you. Oh, you have given me purpose.
So I understand that we can make waves by making a difference in the world. But what does making waves have to do with having a relationship or friendship with God? Who are you?
Your lifeguard?
Right.
Dude, it's
Someone who knows stuff.
No talking back to your lifeguard.
I wasn't.
Dude, respect the uniform.
Thank you, Josh. Now, no need to stop the show on my account. I'm just here to keep y'all safe from all the dangers of life.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What are you doing?
Keeping watch. Don't worry, you're safe.
Great.
So like I was saying before, one of the most fun parts of our show is
Game time! Game time? I love game time. What game are we gonna play today?
Two hands on the bucket at all times, sir. Thank you. You may resume play.
We're gonna play water balloon toss.
Awesome, I love this game.
You must wear goggles at all times when in the water. You have water all over you, ma'am. Thank you. You may resume play.
That was our only water balloon.
Well, while you dry off, I think it's Bible box time.
Here is a story I think can help you understand Jesus. Had just been teaching and performing miracles, and he told the disciples to get in a boat and get on the other side of the Sea of Galilee so he would have some alone time to pray.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, Miles and Joss. How's it going?
So,
over.
who are you guys?
I'm Peter, and this is James. We're disciples of Jesus.
Let's chat.
Oh.
So yeah, we were just talking about when Jesus sent us ahead of him on a boat. We weren't really sure how we were going to get to the other side, but he told us to go, so we went.
Yeah, one of the other disciples said, I don't know, Peter, maybe he'll walk across the water.
Ha 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 ha. So we set off across the Sea of Galilee, but later that night,
When we were a long way from shore,
the water got a little rough, and the boat was being pounded by waves.
and that's when I saw him. I said, Look, do you see that?
I do. It looks like a ghost.
Ow!
Ah.
So we were freaking out, running back and forth, hugging one another, all of us terrified.
But then the figure we saw on the water said, "Be brave, it is I, don't be afraid."
Wait, is that Lord? Is it you? Jesus, if it's you, tell me to come to you on the water.
And she just said, "Come."
And so I went. I stepped off the boat and began walking towards Jesus. But then I was looking at him and walking toward him, but then I got distracted by the waves and the wind and the fact that I was walking on water. And well,
He sank.
I sank.
He sank like a stone.
But I called out to Jesus, Lord, save me, help me, I can't.
And Jesus reached out to pull Peter up.
He did, and I grabbed onto him. And he just said to me, you almost made it. Your faith is so small. Why did you doubt me?
And then we knew
He was truly the Son of God.
Wow, and I mean wow. You walked on water to Jesus, who was walking on water.
And I sank.
But Jesus rescued you. He was there to protect you. He's the greatest lifeguard ever. He will always be there for you to protect you and take care of you.
Josh and Miles, you can make waves in this world by following Jesus and stepping out in faith. When he calls you, you may not always get it right, but when you feel like you're sinking, Jesus can be your lifeguard and pull you back up.
Wow, that's incredible, Peter. I don't know I could have done it. I mean, walk on water. Who does that?
Well, Miles, just keep your eye on Jesus. He'll never let you down.
Hey, Pete, we better get back. Bye.
Yeah, thanks for having us, guys.
Bye.
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 So we can follow Jesus, but that doesn't necessarily mean going all the same places that Jesus went.
I mean, you could do that, but if you really want to follow Jesus, you can just live like he lived and love like he loved.
And we can trust that he'll be with us, even when we get distracted by the storms in life and sink a little bit.
Peter could have used a surfboard.
Definitely. What? What did I do wrong?
I'm going off duty. There will be no surfing, without a lifeguard, without the supervision of a lifeguard.
But we were just saying that.
Dude, respect the uniform.
He always me, never gonna let me go. He'll never leave me. This I know for sure. I know I can count on him. This is why I'm singing.
The sound of that whistle will be in my ears for a while.
Speaking of sound, you know there are actually sound waves around us all the time? And here with a little sound wave demonstration. Please welcome someone who knows stuff. So nice to have you on the show. Tell us who you are and what you know.
My name is TJ Eckelberg, and I'm an acoustician, which means I study sound and sound waves.
Very cool. What exactly is a sound wave? It's not like a wave on the ocean, right?
Not exactly like an ocean wave, no, but it does involve water. As I'm sure you know, air is made up of tiny water particles, so that means we live our entire lives underwater.
Good thing I like to swim.
Me too.
Yeah, so sound waves.
Right, so when anything creates a sound, that sound creates vibrations in the air called waves. Drop this pencil into the desk. The impact of the pencil causes a vibration that travels through the air all the way to someone's ear.
I hear the wave. Josh.
Here it is again.
I understand you have a demonstration.
I do. Every sound you hear is because of a sound wave, and that's true with music too. When you hear different notes, what you're actually hearing is different frequencies of sound waves. As you can see, I've got 5 glasses here filled with different amounts of water.
Good, I'm thirsty.
Don't drink my demonstration.
Sorry.
Listen to this. Can't see a sound wave, but they make a big impact. Did you know that a sound wave, if it's big enough and the right frequency, could actually break one of these glasses?
Yeah, no, I don't need to see or hear that right now. But I do need to see a Bible box.
Good idea.
I just get this cleaned up.
It's
Bible box time!
So I get that sound waves can make an impact. And if they're big enough, a big impact. But if I make waves, how can my little wave make a big impact?
That is a very good question, Josh. When Jesus died and rose from the grave, before he went back to heaven, he gave his friends some instructions on how to do just that. Make big waves. You can read Jesus' instructions in them. In John 13:34, love one another. Just as I loved you. And again in Matthew 28:19, go and tell everyone in every nation about me and teach them how to love like I loved the disciples left Jerusalem and started doing exactly that. One of those Jesus followers was a guy named Philip.
Hey guys.
Philip, is it?
Yes. I was just on my way traveling, telling people about Jesus, wondering where I should go next. Over to Samaria or over to Caesarea. Ooh, that looks nice. When all of these sudden. Whoa, who are you?
I am an angel of the Lord. Go south to the desert road.
Actually, there's a lot of desert roads. Actually, most of them.
It's the road that goes down from Jerusalem to Gaza.
Oh, that one. So I'm putting away my map, and I turned around to ask the Lord, what does the Lord want me to do when I get there? Alrighty then. So I start off this desert road, and after a while I see
Philip, my friend, so good to see you.
Wait, so you knew each other?
Oh no, not yet. We had never met before. I was on my way home from worshiping in Jerusalem.
he was a very important man with a very important job. He was in charge of all the queen's wealth.
Yes. Well, I was on my way home, and I had stopped to read a bit from the book of Isaiah, and I was having a very difficult time understanding what I was reading.
I didn't know what he was reading, but I felt the Holy Spirit telling me to go over to his chariot.
Yes, he asked me how I was doing, and if there was anything he could help me with. Of course, I was so frustrated by not being able to understand what I was reading. I asked Philip if he could explain to me and tell who the prophet Isaiah was talking about.
It's so excited, I jumped right into his chariot and began telling him all about Jesus. After a while, we talked for a while, he finally understood, and we happened to be driving by a pool of water, and he yells,
Stop the chariot. I said, look, there is water. Can I be baptized here?
So we got right out, and I baptized him right there.
Yes, and when I came up out of the water, the Lord had taken Philip away onto his next mission. But it is so good to see you again, my friend. Come, tell me about your journeys. Where did God take you after helping me?
Anytime we need you, God, you're always there for us. Whatever we go through, God, you are the one we trust. Work together just to share your love. That's all you want to do. Together is better when we tell the world all we need is you. Sing out loud, lift our voice with praise. We wanna love like we, God, you're always with us. If we ever afraid, God, you will protect us. Working together just to share your love, that's all you want to do. Together is better when you tell the world all we need is you. Shout it out. It's better when we're working together to share God's perfect love. The world is better when we're working together to share God's perfect love. The world is better when we're working together to share God's perfect love. The world is better when we're working together to share God's perfect love.
Man, what a great story. You know, I think I understand how to make waves now.
Do tell.
And it doesn't involve swimming pools or microwaves or waving your hands.
Yeah, I guess that.
By being creative, by being patient, and showing God's love to the people around us, we can make a difference in the world. That's how we can make waves, by making a difference.
Like when you drop a rock in a lake, you immediately see the waves it creates.
Yeah, and I think God dropped us on the planet so we can cause things to happen. And we can make things better in the world. We can show people how to have a relationship with God. We can make waves by being who God created us to be. We could actually change the world around us.
Change the world? Really?
Sure, with Jesus inside our hearts, what are some ways we could change things in our world?
Maybe the next time you do the dishes or clean your room, you do it with joy rather than complaining.
Ooh, that would be so helpful.
Or maybe you can ask God to give you the ability to control yourself when you've been watching too much TV, YouTube, or TikTok.
Or maybe you know a kid who's being left out or picked on. You can show some incredible kindness by finding a way to include them.
Where there's hate in the world, you can make waves of love.
And since we are all different, the way we love shows up differently too.
Like how you showed love to me by explaining how I could have a relationship with Jesus.
Where there's sadness or fear, you can make waves of joy.
Or when someone is angry, you can make wave and peace.
And when we're all making tiny waves, the waves become bigger
And bigger and bigger. And those big waves can change the world.
So go, be the person God has created you to be, and change the world around you.
And thank you for joining us for the So-and-So Show.
God, I'm so amazed by your goodness. I love the way that you love me. I got this joy flowing deep in my soul now. I just want the world to see. With your love inside me, I know I can change the world. So everybody, come on, every boy and girl, let's give this a whirl. Making waves, don't stop it, keep moving along. Making waves, everybody, all people belong. Got a lot of love to give, a lot of love to give. Making waves. God, I'm so amazed by your goodness. I love the way that you love me. I got this joy flowing deep in my soul now. I just want the world to see. With your love inside me, I know I can change the world. So everybody, come on, every boy and girl, let's give this a whirl. Making waves, no stopping, keep moving along. Making waves, everybody, all people belong. Got a lot of love to give, and a lot of love to give. Making waves. Making waves. Make some waves today. Share your love around the world. Make some waves today. Share your love around the world. Okay, make some waves today. Share your love around the world. Make some waves today. Share your love around the world. Making waves, no stopping, keep moving along. Making waves, everybody, all people belong. Got a lot of love to give, and a lot of love to give. Making waves, making waves, everybody, all people belong. Got a lot of love to give, and a lot of love to give. Making waves. Making waves.
And everybody in the house said, uh-huh. Great job, guys. Did you have fun?
Yes.
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 Okay, if you don't, oh, that's really hot. That's my sound booth, people. devil messing with me. Okay, I have just a couple things to say. If you don't know who I am, I'm Tracy Barker. I'm the worship pastor here, and I had so much fun with these kids this week. They drove me crazy, but they were amazing. They were amazing. I call myself the chaos coordinator because this whole thing all week long was just organized chaos. It was all it was. It's just the way you get. But can I have everybody that was backstage, can y'all come out? Just for a second, just stand on the sides. Yes, thank you. It takes a huge crew to make this all happen. Am I still? Yeah, it takes a huge crew. And then, can we have house lights up? I want house lights up. There we go. Okay, I want everybody that's on a piece of equipment back there, or we got a camera over here, y'all stand up, please. Y'all turn around and look at the media booth. Yeah. Okay, so every aspect of this show was kid run. There were kids running the sound and the cameras and the TriCaster. We live streamed everything. The kids did the props. The kids did the costumes. The kids did it was just, you saw it. So how about our soloists and our ensembles, duets? It's pretty amazing. I'm just saying I've got some room on the praise team for some singers. And so, yeah, it's going to be pretty amazing. So, okay, let me just say one more time. How many days did we have to put this on? 4. Did y'all catch that? 4. And we added it up. We was probably about 8 hours total. Maybe 8.5. Was this amazing? So, did we have issues? Sure. That's what happens in every show. Even if you have weeks and weeks and months to practice, you have issues. But they pulled it off and they were amazing. So I just want to say thank you to all of you. You were awesome. I really enjoyed the week. I enjoyed the week with you. And I'll ask you one more time. Did you have fun? Yeah! Hey, do you want to do it again? Not tonight. No. Okay, thank you so much. This concludes our show tonight, the So-and-So Show. Thank you for coming. You may go. Yes, you.